I believe that God has called me into service to serve God, to serve God's church, to serve God's people. Every year at conference, I notice certain time during the conference you have a deaconess commissioning. And so I've always been intrigued about, what that work entails. And so but then I also knew I had a deep sense of God's call on my life, but I didn't know what it was at the time. And so, but I kept praying about it and thinking about it. And so I went to conference in 2023. But my prayer points before conference was, God, I know you have a call on my life, but what is it? What is it called? And I went to conference and we had a long break and I was just walking around, going in one of those rooms that have everything that you can look at, some free stuff. And my eyes were just fixated on this table. All of a sudden, everything around me was blurred. And I just kept going to that table. And I stopped at the deaconess table. And I could literally hear the voice, this is it. This is it. And I'm like, what is it? And so I took some, handouts and left. And I said, you know what? I will plan to attend the discernment webinar that I always have. And so that's how I stumbled upon the deaconess table. And the rest is history. A deaconess is a lay woman that is consecrated but called into a lifetime of 7 ministries, focusing on serving the poor, the marginalized, the widow or widowers, and those individuals that are left behind and forgotten by the society. So deaconesses spend their time serving as social service providers, as nurses, as caregivers in the society. So as a deaconess, I believe that according to the grace of God that is within me, He's called me to be alongside and serve those group of His beloved people that society has forgotten, that society has passed over, and quite frankly don't see anymore. And those people are the elderly, the seniors, individuals that are homebound. I believe He's called me to be their voice, to be their advocates, and to show them the love of God through my work of practicing love, justice, mercy, and kindness.